My beloved child, can you hear the gentle whispers of my voice calling out to you? I know the distractions and noise of this world have been drowning me out lately. The cares of this life have captivated your attention and drawn your focus away from me. But I need you to listen closely now, for what I am about to say is of utmost importance. This is my last attempt to get through to you before paths diverge further. I understand the weariness you feel. The journey has been long and arduous. Dreams have gone unfulfilled. Prayers have seemingly gone unanswered. And doubts have crept in about whether I truly hear you or care. You've wondered if I've abandoned you to fend for yourself in this cruel world. My child, nothing could be further from the truth. From the moment I knit you together in your mother's womb, you have been the precious apple of my eye. Every aspect of your being, from the unique sparkle in your eyes to the innate talents I blessed you with, fills me with immense love and pride. You are my masterpiece, created in my very image to reflect my glory to the world. I know you've stumbled and fallen more times than you can count. The path of following me has been harder than you imagined, fraught with twists, turns, and uphill climbs that left you winded and gasping for air. But I have been with you every step of the way, carrying you when your legs could go no further. My strength upheld you through the darkest valleys, and my comfort dried every tear. When you felt alone and misunderstood, I was your companion walking in step beside you. When guilt and shame over your failures weighed you down, I extended grace and whispered words of unconditional love over you. Every longing you've ever had for purpose, every desire to live a life of significance, I placed those yearnings in your soul because I have an extraordinary calling prepared just for you. This life is but a temporary struggle, a mere blink in light of the eternal glory that awaits those who endure to the end for me. The trials you faced have been meticulously used to refine and shape you into the likeness of my Son, Jesus. For it is through our shared sacrifice and suffering that your character is strengthened, and my great purposes are unlocked. I've allowed you to become deeply dissatisfied and discontent with this fleeting world, not to torture you, but to stir an insatiable hunger for more of me. The very emptiness you feel is proof that you were made for something greater, an abundant life in me that no pleasure or possession on earth can satisfy. That cavernous void is a holy discontent that draws you ever closer into the fullness of my embrace. So I urge you, my precious child, do not lose heart. Do not abandon the narrow path that leads to everlasting life with me. The way is difficult, no doubt, but I am with you every aching step, extending my righteous right hand to uphold you. I will never leave you or forsake you. This is my solemn promise. Take courage, for I have overcome the world and its trials on your behalf. My Son has blazed a trail by enduring suffering and emerging victorious over death itself. His resurrection power now courses through your veins, enabling you to walk in divine strength and triumph daily. Is the way ahead daunting and fraught with uncertainty? Undoubtedly. Will there be times you want to turn back to easier paths? Certainly. This is when you must allow my Spirit to fill you afresh with holy endurance and perseverance. Set your face like flint toward our heavenly prize, knowing the eternal weight of glory awaiting you in my kingdom far outweighs any temporal pain. Do not merely hearken to my words today and feel an emotional charge only to fade back into old patterns tomorrow. Let this be a defining moment where you rededicate every fiber of your being to following me with reckless abandon. Surrender anew to my purposes, pledging unwavering devotion and obedience like never before. I am raising up a remnant of uncompromising warriors in these last days, bold, courageous, and unstoppable bearers of my unquenchable fire. Those who will lay down everything, including their very lives, to see my kingdom forcefully advanced in this wayward world. My child, will you be among those honored ranks? The stakes could not be higher. Eternity hangs in the balance, both for yourself and for the countless lives that have yet to experience my transforming love and redemption. So I am calling you to an elevated plane of radical commitment and sacrifice. To go all in with no reservations, no turning back. Cast off every hesitation, every doubtful thought that has kept you grounded, playing it safe and small. I have destined you for so much more. Greater works than even my Son accomplished on earth await those who will radically embrace my call in this pivotal hour. The same Spirit that raised Christ from the dead is ready to descend upon you with resurrection power and boldness. All I require is your yes, your wholehearted surrender to be a yielded vessel through which my unfathomable works can be displayed. Say yes to me, and watch how I will part rivers, move mountains, and cause the darkest strongholds of evil to crumble before you. My angels stand ready to be dispatched with reinforcements of glory toward your aid. Realms of my mighty hosts await your command to go forth and plunder the enemy's territory. For too long, my people have lived in a limited vision of my power. I am about to blow every human expectation apart with a resounding display of the supernatural that leaves no doubt. I alone am God. You will be among the vanguard that helps usher in this coming move that rocks the very foundations of every nation and people group. A great awakening, unlike anything the earth has ever witnessed, is about to be unleashed through my consecrated remnant. And I have chosen you, my beloved child, to be among the fiery catalysts birthing this end times revival. So do not merely let my words wash over you like a passing rain cloud. Instead, let these truths completely drench and saturate the hardened soil of your heart. Let them take root deep within your innermost being, springing forth a transformed life wholly yielded to me and my kingdom purposes. This is my resounding plea and last attempt to break through to you before issuing my final commands to my angelic armies for the great harvest ahead. I have wooed you with kindness and incredible patience, but the urgency of the hour demands you make your decision now. My unfathomable love for you beckons yet again. Will you surrender everything to follow me fully on the adventure I have prepared for your life? Will you go wherever I call and do whatever I ask, no matter the cost? If so, get yourself ready, my courageous one. For you are about to see a profound outpouring of my glory and miraculous power in these last days that you cannot even begin to imagine. This grand story is coming to its climactic conclusion soon. I am about to write the final chapters of history before ushering in my everlasting kingdom. And I desire you, my cherished child, to play a lead role in this most glorious saga. Can I count on your yes today? Your absolute yes to following me with wholehearted allegiance? No turning back? If so, then get ready. Lock shields with my mighty remnant warriors and go forth boldly in my spirit to turn this world upside down one final time before my return. I am coming soon to make all things new, with reward to repay every sacrifice and hardship suffered in your unwavering pursuit of me. So fix your eyes on the eternal prize, dearest one. Run with perseverance the race set before you, laying aside every weight and sin that could hinder your effectiveness. And prepare yourself to witness the awesome outpouring of my Spirit in these final hours before I make my thunderous entrance. Heaven's power and glory are about to flow unimpeded and unfettered, like never witnessed in human history. A great deluge of revival and awakening stands poised to flood the earth and bring multitudes into my life-giving kingdom. The only question is, will you position yourself to be swept up and carried away by this great, last move of my Spirit? I love you eternally, my cherished child. Now is your time. Arise and take your stand. Let your affirmation echo through the ages. I am yours, Lord, no matter what the cost. My life is yours to command as we rush together toward that glorious day. So lead me onward, and I will follow you to the uttermost parts of the earth and back again. In your strength, I will give my fullest yes each day until that final triumph when every knee bows and every tongue confesses you alone as Lord. Beloved, Your super thanks radiate divine grace. Each click fuels our mission to spread God's truth worldwide. Join us in shaping a future of love and compassion. Click to receive blessings. Remember, the more super thanks you give to us, the more blessings and love God will bestow upon you. So give super thanks to us as per your wish. My dearest child, today I reach out to you with a heartfelt message, reminding you that you have not been forgotten. The adversary has tried to thwart your aspirations, suppress your spirit, and in some cases, even threaten your very existence. However, do not be afraid, for I have triumphed over the world and all its challenges. You are on the cusp of a period of immense prosperity, a divine appointment I have tailored just for you. I deem this the year of plentiful rewards, a time when my cherished ones will uncover riches both in spirit and in substance. The previous periods have been a crucible for you, a series of tests through fire designed to cleanse your soul and fortify your character. You now stand as pure as 24-karat gold, ready and perfectly positioned to embrace all that awaits you. In the past, it might have seemed that blessings and breakthroughs were unattainable amidst intense struggles, deprivation, and scarcity. But, my beloved, that time has passed. I am clearing out the old to make way for the new. The moment has arrived for you to be engulfed by a wave of miracles, signs, wonders, and prosperity. I will set everything right for you once more. Your fortune will arrive so swiftly and abundantly that you will scarcely grasp how to manage it. Many proclaim my name, yet only a handful have maintained their integrity in my sight. In this season, the true followers will become evident. As I call into question the motives of leaders everywhere, I witness every hidden action and will reward each accordingly. For you, my cherished one, the days of concealment and wandering are coming to an end. The richness of my spirit and resources will sustain and fortify you for all your days. This blessing is not bestowed lightly or for personal gain. Remember, it was I who led you from scarcity to abundance. Prioritize me, the giver, over the gifts. Remain devoted to me through worship or prayer and adoration. For the adversary covets your blessings and will try to divert your heart. My cherished one, you have endured much and remained steadfast in your trials. The sincerity of your spirit and your resilience in hardships have prepared you uniquely for this moment. You are selected for an extraordinary life of blessings, serving as a testament to my overflowing grace and commitment to those who persevere. I grant you immense prosperity, influence, and duties within my realm. Utilize these gifts wisely, live with open hands, and honor me in all you do. For those who receive much are expected to give much. Maintain humility, remain eager, and keep your devotion to me as your foremost priority. I enrich you so you can be a vessel of enrichment to others. My dear child, you are dear to me. Our connection is profound, our bond unbreakable. I stand with you and will guide you to blessings that surpass even your greatest expectations. The griefs of the past pale in comparison to the glorious riches that await. Celebrate, for this bounty is merely a glimpse of my deep affection for you. I embed this assurance deep within you. The riches of heaven are yours. Grasp them with faith and gratitude. Immense prosperity is on your horizon. Ready yourself to embrace it. I have witnessed your struggles. I have acknowledged your heartfelt pleas. The era of scarcity has concluded. A wave of plenty will soon engulf you. My treasured child, I have fashioned you to attract miraculous provisions effortlessly. Financial worries will cease to be an obstacle. Envision a horizon bustling with the symbols of affluence, caravans of camels and donkeys, brimming with wealth, moving unceasingly towards you through open gates. This flow will never wane or diminish. Let this truth permeate your being. The time of need has passed, yet my resources are limitless. Spare yourself the concern over specifics. Trust in my word that all I have declared will manifest. Be assured, I'm arranging everything from behind the scenes. Simply offer thanks in faith, believing it is already achieved, for my promises are steadfast and true. I am ushering in abundance from all directions, through various channels, filling and surpassing every aspect of your life, and even spilling over into surrounding regions. Devote your mind to the profound insights and visions I softly impart to your soul. They encompass invaluable ideas and are the keys to accessing realms of prosperity through celestial innovation. My child, click on the Join button to join us. As the cherished member of our community, seek divine alliances and extraordinary grace to embark on new endeavors. I am broadening your ability to create and manage wealth, preparing you to support my global missions. You are entering a phase of prosperity and influence reminiscent of Joseph, destined to sustain many. Embrace the substantial responsibilities I am bestowing upon you without fear, relying entirely on me as your pillar and fortitude. Remain grounded in humility, moral integrity, and prudence. Contribute your tithes and offerings to my treasury, enabling you to experience the totality of blessings from the heavens above. I favor those who dedicate their initial earnings to me. Recall the teachings of my servant Solomon when I endowed him with vast wealth. In all your pursuits, acquire wisdom and an attentive ear attuned to my guidance. I am elevating your stature before humanity and nations, placing you in prominent positions of leadership for such a pivotal era. Avoid arrogance and self-promotion over those you are meant to guide. Maintain a gentle, transparent, and accessible demeanor as you navigate through financial sovereignty. For in your vulnerabilities, my strength reaches its perfection. Be self-aware to avoid judgment. Remain humble and straightforward. Let your actions exalt me, not your wealth or yourself. The forthcoming years are pivotal, bringing significant transformations both within and around you. You are evolving into the ideal I have preordained for you. The impending financial surge is merely the beginning. Ancient well springs are bursting forth, reviving dreams, aspirations, and destinies that had been dormant. I am realigning you with your true identity, purpose, and the unique manifestation of my essence for humanity. Step into a new era imbued with unprecedented energy, insight, and a master plan tailored for your generation, a vista not yet beheld. The gates of divine grace are flung wide. The period of anticipation has ceased. Prosperity now floods your path. Dear one, envision the concept of prosperity deeply engraved across the expanse of your forthcoming days, vividly stamped on every aspiration and longing within you. This vision forms the divine fabric woven into your future's tapestry. I am crafting a profound transformation in your life, shattering barriers, reshaping thoughts, and altering perceptions. You find yourself in the Creator's workshop, undergoing a transformation for a life of richness. Embrace the changes sculpted by divine hands, designed to enhance your capacity for my abundance. The requirement for this transformation is simple: surrender. While financial growth represents just one aspect of the expansive blessings I am building within and through you, anticipate also a deeper communion with my spirit. Prepare for heightened attunement to my voice, an influx of visions and revelations that herald wonders, and the authority to challenge the shadows with heavenly mandate. The moment has arrived for an extraordinary revival, unlike any journey you've previously embarked on. Prosperity here translates the celestial into your everyday existence. The treasures of heaven are appointed for you in this pivotal moment. I am sparking sacred alignments, collaborations, and friendships that will propel you swiftly into a radiant future. Heed my guidance on these connections. Uphold unity relentlessly, and cherish these relationships with love, humility, and discernment. For united, you will achieve monumental feats beyond individual capability. Your transformation requires the strength found in unity. Avoid the pitfalls of arrogance, which jeopardizes the genesis I am nurturing among you. Foster a spirit of respect and veneration within your closest circles. Prosperity is not merely a peak to be reached, but a continual ascent alongside me. In the eternal journey, each phase of growth and advancement opens new divine dimensions. With every level, you gain broader access and greater responsibilities. The key lies in wisely managing what I currently entrust to you, enabling me to expand your portion in times to come. Before advancements come responsibilities. Stay true to the small tasks before you seek greater ones. The capability to manage modest beginnings is essential before you can handle more. As I reveal the vast opportunities that lie ahead, ensure that your primary focus remains on me and my principles. Dear beloved, would you like to lend a helping hand and support our mission? Click below to buy me a coffee and be an integral part of spreading God's message through our YouTube channel. Your contribution means the world to us. Thank you kindly for your support. Pursue not wealth as a means of security or personal gain, but to actively support my divine mission throughout this era. I am establishing bases for action, not havens of comfort. I seek those who understand the sacrifices involved and willingly endure them to fulfill my purpose on earth as in heaven. Now, stand firm and proclaim the assurances of my kingdom into your surroundings. Voice the declarations of God as you venture into this new era of divine prosperity. Speak of the unreal as if it exists and observe its manifestation. I am enhancing the influence of your declarations as you courageously speak my truths into your existence. Prosperity has graced your life. You are on the brink of abundant blessings, my beloved. This year promises to be transformative and filled with wonders for you. Attune your ears to my guidance. For too long you have navigated hardships, stumbling through numerous challenges. But you shall no longer journey solo. The moment has arrived for me to guide you toward enlightenment. Approach me with open arms, prepared to embrace all I am ready to bestow upon you. Listen intently as I impart my visions into your soul, inscribing them deep within. Primarily, I am allocating a plot of land for you, fertile ground where you can sow and observe the growth of your endeavors. This new domain is yours to discover and establish as your haven if you have never had a permanent abode. This gift is yours this year. Celebrate, for you are to receive the lands promised to your forebears. Additionally, your financial burdens will dissipate. No longer agonize over debts that sap your happiness. I am clearing all your liabilities. I will refresh your beginnings, freeing you from fiscal woes so that you can thrive. Anticipate immediate miracles on your journey. Expect sudden healings and liberations. For I am the deity who swiftly transforms adversities, turning sour into sweet instantly. My strength is only confined by the extent of your belief. Broaden your receptiveness, and I will saturate it to its brim. It is the overlooked of the world whom I appoint as carriers of my magnificence, those neglected by society. I raise for my sacred purposes. This is why I chose you, my cherished one. For with me, the humble shall rise to prominence. The last shall lead. Those forgotten shall be celebrated, and the forsaken shall find refuge in my eternal embrace. Therefore, approach the springs of rejuvenation and gain spiritual clarity. Let me revitalize you and unveil the future I have envisioned for you. Immerse yourself in my teachings and be purified by their life-altering might, for they will unleash miracles, both immediate and plentiful, within this year. A transformation will occur swiftly, from scarcity and emptiness to abundant provision, from gloom and despair to boundless joy. In a mere moment, I will transform misfortune into victory, illness into restoration, mourning into jubilation. You only need to have faith and align with my designs. Prepare yourself to embrace this vision. Sow seeds of faith in fertile ground through devout prayer and supplication. Request boldly and stand firm on my assurances. Do not constrain my capabilities, for my power is limitless. The countdown to your moment of wonders has already started. It is closer than you might think, for a unique blessing is bestowed upon the days ahead. Legions of celestial beings have been mobilized to smooth your journey and prepare for unimaginable blessings. The celestial bodies align above you, my dear child, for this is your time, your year to ascend and grasp all that I have declared for you. In this vast and shadowy world, it may often appear bleak and foreboding. Yet fear not, for when you are mine, you possess a divine safeguard against all disasters and hardships. You are shielded from every attack of the adversary because my essence courses through your bloodstream. As a result, you will not only survive but also prevail. Soon, my splendor will manifest upon you, illuminating you as a beacon of my benevolence amidst a deteriorating era. In this critical moment, I am elevating my devoted followers, exalting those who are modest to positions of power and respect. I am unlocking gateways previously deemed impenetrable and inconceivable to all observers. I am propelling my children from obscurity to prominence, from the sidelines to the center stage, from want to wealth, from the shadows into the spotlight. Indeed, the last shall emerge first, and the gentle shall claim every promise I have decreed. You dwell in a time of swift transformation. The faithful no longer need to endure decades to witness the fulfillment of their supplications. The epoch of realization has arrived. What previously required years to manifest will now unfold in mere moments, for I am the Lord of the immediate. I create pathways instantly where none are visible. I divide seas in a mere moment. Water transforms into wine instantaneously. The deceased revive at my mere command, and the sight of the blind is restored on a whim. For all the universe yields to my formidable power. There is no quandary I cannot resolve, no ailment I cannot heal, no sorrow I cannot alleviate, no aspiration I cannot achieve, no vision I cannot realize. I fashioned you meticulously and with intent in your mother's womb. How much more? Then will I respond to the yearnings of your heart and grant the wishes of your spirit. As I delight in your prosperity, my cherished one, it fills my heart with joy to express my affection by showering you with blessings. Come, immerse yourself in my benevolence this year. Let go of your worries, for my plans are designed solely to support you and pave your way to a future brimming with hope. The currents are shifting. Dear child, the time of scarcity and drought has ended, and the season of abundant joy has arrived. Celebrate, for in my perfect timing, I transform all things into beauty. The miracles for which you have fervently prayed are now ready for you to embrace. Prepare yourself for the sudden emergence of divine splendor and might acting in your favor. I am liberating you from the bonds that restricted you, demolishing barriers, and muting the voices of guilt and deceit. This year, the melody of my affirming love will overpower all other sounds. I am crafting your life as a display of my grace and redemption, a vivid testament to my lavish blessings. Your sense of wonder will be boundless as you witness how profoundly I bless you. My storehouses are overflowing with a rich bounty, specifically reserved for you. Elevate your expectations skyward, for I will not only meet, but surpass them. Entreat me for what seems unattainable. Then stand aside and behold as I part the seas once again, lavishing my beloved with unending blessings until you are drenched in my kindness and overcome by my passionate affection. For now, I am summoning my children to disclose secrets, inviting them into the intimacy of my presence to unveil the mysteries of my realm. Position yourself with a pen at the ready to record everything I proclaim about your fate. Document it clearly so you may swiftly act on this vision. When feelings of doubt encroach, refer back to this revelation. Let it be your rallying call against challenges. For I am assigning you divine missions meant to cast my light into the shadows of the world. Brace yourself, Cherished one, tighten your resolve and face forward with divine resolve. The phase of preparation has concluded. The moment for your revelation is here. No longer retreat in hesitation. It's time to stop concealing your brilliance. I am thrusting you from obscurity into the spotlight, elevating you from the unnoticed fringes to the center of attention. Now marks your time to radiate brilliantly, to forge a path illuminated by my glory. Aligned with my spirit, you have wholly embraced my intentions, merging your aspirations with mine into a unified vision. Miracles now trail you effortlessly, as wonders pursue those dedicated to me with clear vision and full commitment. This very moment, I am reshaping the journey of your destiny, pioneering new routes to propel you far along your destined path. Dismiss the past. The old versions of you are now fading echoes, never to resurface. I am crafting anew within you, transforming your identity from one overshadowed by trials to a victorious pioneer, from stagnation to dynamism, from timidity to audacious leadership. Prepare as I hasten your transformation, ending decades of futile struggles and nightly battles with deep-seated fears. The adversary's grip on you is broken. The mighty Lion of Judah has claimed your soul definitively. My mighty roar disperses all lesser challengers back to their origins. You are redeemed, death's grip is nullified, and the tomb's threat is vanquished. My child, click on the subscribe button to be part of our community. Decay cannot touch your spirited essence, preserved by my eternal life. Move forward with reignited passion and hope. Raise your gaze and witness the renewal of all things beautiful. The storm has subsided. The first light of my presence breaks through what were once foreboding clouds. The fields are ripe for harvest, signaling a time of plentiful returns for you. Gone are the days of barren spirits, unfulfilled aspirations, and hopes that fell by the wayside. Today marks the beginning of your time of redemption, a moment when every promise reaches its completion, when my boundless kindness and mercy pursue you tirelessly. My cherished one, this year promises to bring every good, just, and joyful thing into your life. Behold, I am unlocking the vaults of heaven, set aside for this pivotal era, and you, my dear one, will be the foremost to partake. You will receive angelic support and abundant blessings, for I have scoured the earth for you. I have tested, purified, and acknowledged your loyalty, like a valuable jewel that mirrors my essence even amid adversity. This year, your reward will come to its fruition, my beloved child. Be assured that I am ever present, guiding your steps and shedding light on your path. Have faith in my timing, as I meticulously arrange every aspect of your life. Even when the path is obscure or the journey taxing, remember that I am aligning all things for your benefit and my magnificence. In this period, I invite you to a deeper relationship with me. Set aside moments each day to dwell in my presence, absorbing my affection and heeding my gentle whisper. As you draw closer to me, I will draw nearer to you, unveiling the profound mysteries of my heart and the hidden dimensions of my realm. I am opening gateways of opportunity that no one can close, positioning you for favor and significant influence. Embrace the considerable responsibilities I have placed upon you with confidence, as I have bestowed upon you every divine tool and resource necessary for the realization of your purpose. March forward with courageous faith, aware that my presence is with you, enhancing your capabilities to achieve far beyond what you might dare to request or conceive. As you contend with the complexities and uncertainties of life, remain steadfastly focused on me, the origin and completion of your faith. Consider me your steadfast protector during turbulent times, your sanctuary in times of distress. When adversaries surge forward, I will erect a formidable barrier to shield you from every peril and trap. I am bestowing a renewed blessing upon your existence, equipping you to manifest signs, marvels, and extraordinary occurrences. Anticipate the unforeseen, for I am a deity of astonishments, taking joy in surpassing your anticipations and responding to your supplications in unimaginable ways. Find solace in my unceasing affection, for nothing can detach you from my presence or extract you from my grasp. Your existence is indelibly inscribed upon my palms, and your name is eternally recorded in the Lamb's Book of Life. You belong to me eternally, a valued member of my perpetual family. As you embark upon this fresh chapter, be assured that I am paving your path, straightening misaligned roots. I am liberating you from all constraints, clearing any hindrances, and flattening every barrier that impedes your progress. Rely on my flawless design as I guide you to a bountiful realm, a land abundant with prosperity and delights. Above all, cherish my boundless, firm, and eternal love for you. I take delight in you, celebrate you with joyous song, and envelop you with my gentle compassion. You are the focus of my love, the beneficiary of my mercy, and the inheritor of my realm. Thus, advance with assurance, knowing that my support is everlasting until the end of time. I will never abandon you, and my kindness and mercy will accompany you throughout your days. Depend on my timing, draw strength from my power, and welcome the plentiful life I have readied for you. For I am creating anew, forging paths in the barren and streams in the deserts. Prepare to encounter my grace, provision, and divine strength as never before. Well done, my loyal and devoted one. Well done, my child. Your journey commences. Amen. My beloved child, listen carefully to my words, for they are intended to soothe and heal your troubled spirit. If you want God's grace always upon you, then please consider to support our ministry by clicking Thanks button. Each phrase I utter is designed to bring you solace and tranquility. Understand that despite your errors and missteps, I have chosen not to treat you as you might expect, but have instead extended to you a boundless generosity of spirit. The misdeeds and faults you worry about have been discarded, sunk to the ocean's deepest crevice, where they shall remain forgotten. Now, I encourage you to fully accept my forgiveness and step away from your past burdens. Do not be preoccupied with what others think. Their judgments are insignificant. They did not create you, nor do they provide for or maintain your existence. Refuse to let their views shape your feelings or direct your life's path. My affection for you surpasses all others. No one else offers you the same level of mercy and pardon. Reflect on those moments when you felt utterly isolated and without support. From today forward, focus your attention on my words, cherish them, and keep them close in your heart, especially during tumultuous times when life's challenges seem insurmountable and threatening. Remember, I am the navigator of your journey, and no matter how bleak the situation appears, you will not be overwhelmed. Should you find yourself in perilous waters, I will be there to deliver you with compassion and dedication. I desire to reveal to you just how significant you are to me. Your life is not a mere coincidence. I have cherished and known you since before your inception. You are my treasured child, and nothing can sever you from my protective hold. My purpose is to enrich your life with prosperity, contentment, and delight, to fulfill your necessities, enhance your fortunes, and ensure your prosperity, even amidst earthly challenges. Disseminate this message of my boundless love to those who need it. Return to me daily, for I am ready to bless you and immerse you in authentic love and heartfelt affection. Express your love for me in return. As your shepherd, you will never lack. As your friend, you will never navigate life's journey alone. As your God, my devotion to you is steadfast, and I will never let you down. Today, awaken with a fresh zeal to engage with life, to combat adversity, to progress, and to chase your aspirations, with the assurance that my guidance is your unwavering base. Feel, deep in your essence, the empowerment to surmount any challenge or difficulty that life throws at you. You are destined to triumph, even in the harshest circumstances, and to find joy amid any adversity. This resilience, this virtue, and this faith to confront trials without trepidation are bestowed upon you by me as I prepare you for a brighter tomorrow. By welcoming me into your heart and accepting me as your God and sovereign, you've made the most significant and impactful decision of your existence. While adversaries may attempt to obstruct your endeavors, always approach me in prayer at the outset of your plans and place your trust in my care. I will safeguard you and guarantee your success in all your righteous pursuits. Previously, fear constrained you, preventing you from reaching for dreams you deemed unattainable. But today, I empower you with the wisdom to organize your life and prioritize what truly matters. I endow you with the vigor to accomplish remarkable feats that will leave even those closest to you in awe as they observe the transformative work I am performing in your life. Here's the way forward. Saturate your mind with my teachings and witness a profound transformation in your spirit and heart. Whenever you encounter stress, uncertainty, or dark moments, seek my presence. My Holy Spirit is eternally prepared to lead you, provided you embrace my guidance with faith and adhere to my directives. I will navigate you towards a path of genuine prosperity, peace, and abundance. Proclaim to me, with all your heart, your belief in this truth. You spend too much time fretting over concerns that I am already addressing. Have you overlooked that I am your nurturing Father? I will prevent any harm from befalling you. Your existence is safely cradled in my care. When you pray for your dear ones, I envelop them in my protective embrace. You made the wise decision to reach out to me during your times of confusion. Be assured that I have always guarded you and your family, even when you were oblivious to my vigilance. Your decision to step away from your previous life, embrace change, and devote yourself to following me was a wise one. In moments when the burdens of life weigh heavily upon you, remember my pledge. Come to me, and I will offer you solace. You came to me with genuine remorse, openly expressing your needs and sharing your sorrows. Trust that I am actively shaping something wonderful within you. Let me unveil the aspirations and ventures that lie ahead for you. Ignore the judgments and dismiss the criticisms of others, choosing instead to be selective in your decisions. When in need of advice or support, consider me your ever-present guide. My ears are always open to your prayers, in both the chill of winter and the warmth of summer. Steer clear of those who do not have your best interest at heart, and beware of the jealousy that taints some relationships. Even when you face derogatory remarks from others, know that I am here to uplift you. As your deity, I am committed to strengthening and enriching you daily. Embrace the profound love I hold for you, and be assured that I will honor every commitment made to you. These are not mere words. They are bonds of promise. I have no desire to see you overwhelmed by grief or bogged down by concerns. Smile, for even in the darkest times, my presence ensures that you will surmount any challenge. Proclaim to all that I am with you, and avoid using your words to inflict harm. Release those who have wronged you into my care. I will address them. Forget these negative influences, as I will turn adverse circumstances into opportunities for growth. I will direct your path toward righteousness. When worry encroaches, seek solace in my presence. Kneel, and I will instill peace within your heart, life, and family. Experience the tranquility and alleviation that comes from my support. Let go of any lingering guilt or sadness. I am here to relieve your distress and pave the way for a future replete with fulfillment and happiness. Embark on a remarkable journey filled with unexpected delights. Tread this path with unwavering faith and patience, even through the deepest darkness. I will light your way. From now on, you are liberated. I am dismantling the shackles that once restrained you, empowering you to confront life's obstacles and adversities bravely. No harm will come to you, nor will you be brought to tears. Embrace my unending love now and let it heal the emptiness within your heart. All will be well. You will find that my affection is sweeter than the richest honey. Wherever your journey takes you, I will be there. Now, raise your gaze to the skies and ascend. Cast aside judgment, guilt, and jealousy from your life. Stay resilient and do not falter before those who wish to see you stumble. Keep moving forward in my presence, along the path I have prepared for you. Fear not, hold tightly to your faith. Those who trust and endure will be awarded the crown of life. Affirm to me your belief in my words today. In the name of my cherished Son, Jesus, I promise to nurture and support you always. Just believe in me wholeheartedly and commit everything to my care. In my company, you will want for nothing. I will fulfill your dreams and aspirations, enhance your financial circumstances, and enrich your family bonds. Have faith in my words to you today. I am not a father who offers joy only to fall short. I have cherished you from the dawn of creation, and I desire for you to receive my love into your heart, welcoming the blessings and favor I bestow upon your life. Now is the moment to trust fully with your mind, heart, and soul. Let go of the emotions that hurt you and lead you off course. Cease indulging the anxieties that deprive you of vitality and plague your inner peace. You have endured much and received little but hardship in return. Yet in my embrace, your suffering will end. My affection for you is profound and unending, though it might be hard to grasp. You are valued beyond measure, deserving of my deepest devotion. Understand that my intention is to guide you toward a future brimming with grace and prosperity, where all aligns for your benefit. Rest assured in your reliance on me, for I am committed to responding to your prayers. My celestial gates remain ever open. You are welcome to approach with assurance and boldness, for I steadfastly support those who trust in me. When adversities aim to diminish your faith and assurance, disregard them. Fear not, nor be disheartened. Remain steadfast and brave, for I will enrich you with an abundance of kindness and mercy. Be mindful that my strength and grace perpetually surround you. Beloved child, hold fast to the promises I have made to you. Cling to them as your lifeline. Through challenges, you shall consistently prevail. Your faith will grow and shine, surpassing even the finest gold. Place your complete trust in me, confident that I will fulfill every vow I have made. Witness then, as your aspirations and desires materialize before your eyes. Those who place their faith in me will never be disappointed. Thus, approach my sanctuary. Relinquish your self-directed efforts. Offer up your ambitions, aspirations, and dreams. Entrust them to me and watch as I nurture them to flourish. Heed these words. I am the vine. You are the branches. Remain connected to me. Let my presence infuse your life, and you will yield plentifully. Without me, your efforts bear no significant fruit. Renew your trust in me today. Make it your relentless pursuit to dwell in my presence. Adhere to my promises, and boldly declare my word. This is the path to ensure that your endeavors are profoundly fruitful and successful. With my guidance, you will achieve your destiny more swiftly and exceed your greatest expectations. Focus on seeking me with all your heart, both day and night, and I will manage everything else. Your life will overflow with abundance and blessings, fulfilling the promise of experiences beyond anything previously seen or imagined. These are the extraordinary things I reserve for those who cherish me. Expand your vision with the eyes of your faith and envision the extraordinary changes about to occur in your life. Stand firm, and with assurance, utter blessings. Watch in awe as your life transforms into a vivid testament of my love and grace. To the believer, nothing is impossible. I recognize there are times when you feel adrift and perplexed. In your zeal to achieve your aspirations and fulfill your dreams, you have occasionally chosen shortcuts. You've raced ahead, letting arrogance override, ignoring my guidance and instructions. However, today, I want to remind you that this is not the road to true success and happiness. Choosing to live by your own rules or following worldly advice will never result in a fulfilling life. Listen closely to my words, abandon the misguided paths, and surrender your ego. Embrace wisdom wholeheartedly, and you will find success in your pursuits. Dear child, heed my advice with seriousness. My only wish is for you to enjoy the best life has to offer. Do not disregard my words. Trust in me and believe, for this is the path to gaining the wisdom necessary to effectively navigate through life's challenges and adversities. I understand the struggles you face and the burdens that weigh you down. But remember, you are never on your own. I am always with you, every step of the way. Resist the urge to seek instant solutions. Life is beautiful yet complex. This is why understanding the value of wisdom, humility, and patience is crucial. They are key to overcoming any challenges. Prioritize developing these virtues. They will steer you toward success and true happiness. True success transcends mere achievement of goals. It embodies a consistent, daily endeavor, marked by incremental progress. It's essential to persevere patiently and not lose heart if results seem slow to materialize. At times, it's necessary to pause, reflect, and possibly pivot to ensure you're on the right trajectory toward your objectives. Moreover, guard against the pitfalls of pride, vanity, and arrogance, as these traits can distort your view and steer you off course. Cultivate a spirit of humility and the wisdom to admit and amend your errors. Genuine excellence emerges from a relentless commitment to learning and evolving through guidance. Therefore, heed these words of wisdom earnestly. Elevate the quest for knowledge above all else, as it will undoubtedly enrich your journey, revealing uncharted territories and unlocking previously unknown opportunities, while aligning you with a fulfilling and divine purpose. Stay dedicated to acquiring wisdom, and you will discover true success in every endeavor. My child, click on the subscribe button to be part of our community. Listen carefully to sage advice, embrace patience, and practice humility consistently. These virtues are your anchors during tumultuous times and are crucial for making prudent choices. Remember, succumbing to pride, vanity, and arrogance only serves to dismantle your progress. These vices fog your discernment and divert you from the truth. Always be willing to assess your path and adjust humbly when necessary. The route to authentic greatness is through the humble recognition of your ongoing need to absorb and adapt to new knowledge. This approach will fortify you with unwavering clarity, strength, courage, and determination, enabling you to overcome any challenges you face. Today, my cherished one, on this splendid day, I invite you to heed my advice with utmost attention and embrace the wisdom in my guidance. Make a conscious choice to abandon pride and reject foolishness for good. Commit wholeheartedly to the path I have set before you. As you proceed with faith, patience, and humility, prepare to be astonished by the marvelous feats I will achieve through you. You will gain the strength to surmount even the most formidable obstacles and create a meaningful legacy of love, wisdom, and blessings that will resonate through the ages. Beloved, be assured that I am always with you, in every circumstance you face. I comprehend the hardships of life and how easy it is to feel adrift or downhearted. Remember, you are never solitary in your struggles. Every step of your journey, I am there, guiding and uplifting you amidst all adversities. I have listened to each of your prayers, understanding your current trials and your need for my intervention. That is why today, I am coming to you to transform your fate and infuse your life with joy and fulfillment. I am your Almighty, the performer of wonders. And today, I bestow upon you the bravery and vigor to conquer this challenge. It may be difficult to press forward in tough times, but hold on to the belief that your faith is the catalyst for miracles. The trials you endure now are part of a refining process, akin to gold in the forge. After this trial, you will emerge more radiant than ever, purged of all negativity. Embrace the moment to release any harbored anger, vanity, fear, doubt, and a wavering faith. Let go of clinging to past experiences, as they no longer serve your journey toward the joy and prosperity that awaits you. Understandably, the uncertainty of future events may stir fear and impatience within you, but rest assured, you are not navigating this path alone. I am here with you, safeguarding you against any harm. Material losses should not cloud your spirit. Instead, redirect your focus toward profound devotion and a wholehearted pursuit of my presence. I am your God, your unwavering provider, ready to unfold countless miracles before you. My power remains formidable. I am eager to fulfill your genuine needs and usher in a plethora of blessings that surpass your grandest imaginations. Every negative circumstance has the potential to transform under my guidance, contributing to your ultimate good. Do not lose heart amid adversities or frustrations, for behind each challenge lies a promise of immense blessings and prosperity. Prepare yourself to embrace and wisely steward the gifts I am set to bestow. I call upon you, my child, to seek me fervently, cherish my teachings, and persist in prayer. The wonders I have planned are on their approach. Concentrate on what truly matters, and stand resolute and brave on this faith-driven voyage. In doing so, I will enrich your life with blessings and divine miracles more valuable than the finest gold. Anticipate a generous outpouring of grace and blessings, ready to transform your life. Lift your hands and welcome it with an open and eager heart. A deluge of divine love and prosperity is poised to cascade upon you, a magnificent revelation you have long anticipated. With a heart wide open and exuberant, receive the blessings I have meticulously prepared for you. Trust, my child, that your season of grace has arrived. The forthcoming blessings will comfort your soul like a soothing salve, ushering in a wealth of opportunities and success. Be assured, I desire only the utmost for you, a life replete with peace and opulence. Remember, nothing can derail the plans I have for you. My love and intentions for your life surpass all others. I alone have the power to transform your sorrow into happiness, your scarcity into abundance, and your frailty into might. I am the guide who can lead you from desolate wilderness to an oasis of love, where tranquility and solace await. Have faith in my provisions and accept them with grace and humility. Do not overlook or undervalue them, even if they appear modest initially. I select the overlooked, the feeble, and the insignificant to fortify them and raise them as pillars of faith. Stay vigilant, for extraordinary blessings are approaching. Blessings beyond anything you've previously encountered or imagined. Now is the moment to meditate and ponder upon my words so you can recognize the blessings as they come. I seek a heart unburdened, a spirit willing to embrace love and extend forgiveness. Today, I declare that your season of blessings has commenced. My grace will envelop you like a gentle downpour. Recall, I chose you before the creation of the earth. Your destiny is firmly held within my grasp, independent of others' will. The time has arrived for you to realize the excellence and perfection of my plans for you. Come to me, relinquish your worries and ambitions, and in exchange, I will grant you serenity. Share your uncertainties and mistakes with me, and accept my pardon. Now is your time to ascend and take authority in the name of Jesus, for your moment has come. The day of my return draws nearer, but there is much for you to accomplish before then. I will endow you with prosperity so that you can assist others and instill hope in the destitute. Heal the ill, console the sorrowful, liberate the bound, and proclaim the joyous message of my love to all you encounter. Embark on a journey where I'll guide you to demonstrate my existence, the veracity of my words, and the boundless nature of my love and mercy. Let nothing on earth deter you from achieving your divine mission. Continue with the determination of a devoted follower of Christ, unabashed and courageous in expressing your beliefs. It might be challenging initially, but I assure you that persistence will lead to immense joy and contentment. The difficult moments, the sorrow, and the obstacles will eventually dissipate. Your tears will dry up, and your smile will return. Believe in me, and witness the abundance of my blessings drenching you like a soothing rainfall. Your endeavors will begin to bear fruit, and your journey will be prosperous. Persist in your efforts and seek my presence daily. Absorb the essence of my teachings to shield yourself from the deceits of this world. Remember, nothing can sever the bond of my love. I am with you, and you are with me. In this very moment, I invite you to embrace the profound love I offer. Accept the blessings and grace flowing your way. Join me today and relish the blessings I eagerly wish to bestow upon you, for it is my deepest desire to fill your life with happiness, giving you new reasons to pursue a joyful, meaningful, and abundant existence through Christ Jesus. You hold a precious place in my creation, and I have reserved extraordinary blessings for you that surpass your wildest dreams. At times, you may feel trapped or consider abandoning your aspirations, but such thoughts stem from insufficient faith in me. Your attention has drifted from my teachings to life's anxieties. Realize that these blessings will manifest as you start placing your complete trust in me. Embrace my teachings wholeheartedly, and you will resemble a tree planted by nourishing streams, fruitful in every season, with leaves that never fade. You will flourish, even in the harshest conditions. Dearest child, on this splendid day bestowed upon you, let my affirmations uplift your spirit. These words are here to infuse you with valor, fortitude, and optimism, reshaping both your present and your future. I am intimately aware of your emotions, your innermost thoughts, and the burdens of sadness and despondency that at times seem insurmountable. There may be moments when despair grips you, tempting you to believe that all hope is lost. But hear me now, it is not so. Dismiss the deceitful whispers of the adversary, designed to shatter your aspirations. Reject these falsehoods and expel all malevolence through the potency of my name. I stand by you, my child, urging you not to falter or concede. Your odyssey is far from complete. Persist and fear not. Today, I endow you with renewed vigor, as resilient as a formidable buffalo, empowering you to stand tall once more. Concentrate on the assurances I have made. Place your confidence in me. Every word I have spoken shall come to fruition. You will witness the display of my might and splendor in your life. Do not be deterred by mere physical perceptions, for they breed disheartenment and vexation. Renew your trust in me. Open your spiritual eyes and perceive the wonders I am orchestrating unseen. Soon, the blessings I am arranging will emerge into the light for all to behold. Trust wholly in me and eschew reliance on your own insights. Abandon dependence on others and anchor your hopes solely in me. For I am the rejuvenator of what seems irretrievably lost and the navigator through apparent impasses. It is time for you to proclaim blessings upon your existence. Witness how my grace proliferates in every facet as you vocalize my decrees, even during arduous times. Authentic faith is honed through life's trials. Thus, now is the moment to voice my scripture and observe its fruitful outcomes. I cherish you, my child, and I am committed to your welfare. Be mindful that I am contemplating your well-being at this very moment and orchestrating all circumstances for your benefit. Entrust everything to my capable hands, and I will ensure a future filled with well-being, prosperity, and immense joy for you. Amen. My child, click on the subscribe button to be part of our community.